administration part we are discussing. As part of the HANA administration, we have discussed about the so just studio related topics, some of the internal topics like delta merge, save point interval, and partitioning the table, why it is required, just to understand why partitioning, to splitting the tables, entries, right? And also catalogs, data provisioning, user IDs, create security. So these things we discussed today. One of the important point is so upgrade, HANA upgrade here. So what is mean by upgrade? Updating the HANA databases from one version to another version, right? This is very important topic here. Why? Because so maybe yearly once we may have to update our HANA database also. It's not the regular activity. So, but yearly once we may have to update the HANA databases also here. In that case, in that case, so what will happen here? What will happen here? So, first of all, how to perform this upgrade means, for normal upgrade, how will you perform? Similarly, so here we can perform the HANA SPS upgrades from one version to another version. In that version, we have the bugs, right? In that case, we will get the revisions. Normally, we will get the revisions here. The revisions will come as part of the patch level, or in that version we will get the revisions here, right? Bug fixes, right? New enhancements, all those things here. So SPS upgrades, SPS SAP will release every 2 years once, every 2 years once here, right? So last year they have released the SPS 08, they have released it here. So now it's a 08 only, but so there is a, after that the subversions they will release it here. Within the 8, they will release the subversion. Normally we will call it as the revisions. Revisions we have to do that one here, revisions, right? So first of all, we need to check the what is the current version of our HANA database. How to check the our current version of the HANA databases? Anybody knows how to check from studio level, from
In
OS
studio
level?
level, OS level
How,
HDB info.
okay,
In studio level, we can in overview we can check the version.
okay, studio level is correct, but what about the OS level?
HDB
HDB
info.
info. You said right? HDB
SDB
info.
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 Okay. 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 HDB info. HDB info.
Info.
Where is that? HDB info. HDB info, it will display the list of process and
Current
everything,
version.
right?
Yeah, HDB version.
HDB hyphen version.
Version.
Okay. It will display the current version of the HANA database. Okay.
Yes.
So how to check the operating system version? cat space etc os hyphen release. Then it will tell you the your OS version. HANA SUSE Linux 15 SP05. So like that, it will display the information. So why it is thing we have to check, why we are checking the OS means for HANA upgrade, HANA installation, OS version is the matters here. Okay, it's the dependency task we have to check it out here, right? So before you performing any HANA upgrade, OS version compatibility levels we have to check it out here. Compatibility levels here, and so the OS version, OS library like GCC packages we have to cross check it out here. RPM packages here, libatomic, those packages we need to cross check it out here, right? Example, so maybe when you are doing the HANA upgrade here, what you have to do, you need to go to the suppose like so. So first of all, you got the latest version. What is the current version you have? You got it. Then you need to check the what is the latest version we have there in the marketplace here, right? You can go to the SAP marketplace with your user ID. So software download center here. Go to the support pack and patches by alphabetical index, H for HANA. So here we have the HANA admin. So let's take the HANA platform edition. Here, platform edition here. So here we have the AFL client documents database, right? So database here. So suppose example, you have the 8.00. 8.00 here, right? 80, 2.0, HANA 2.0, SPS 08, and patch level 0. SPS 08, patch level 08. The third letter is called the patch level here. So normally we will call it as the HANA 2 SPS 08 here, right? So here you can see, so here in this case 00 we have the old version that is called the 00 up to here. Then latest we have the 81, 82, 84, 86, 87 also there. 87 also available in the market here. 87 means this is the revision. This is called the revision here. If you want to call it individual, SPS 08 patch level 7. Okay, patch level, something like that we will call it as the, so patch level, so something like that we will call it as here, right? So then you need to download. Before download, just go to the content info. You will get the release information. So release note, directly you will get the release note here. Always when you are doing the any upgrade or anything, always refer the release note here. In this release note, you will get the clear information. So what exactly it means, what exactly, so it has fixed here all the information, what are the issues, solutions, it is fixed in the as per your latest versions here. These all are the issues are fixed. So we want to upgrade to the, so latest version here. So you can see the OS release support matrix. This is the note. Then if you want to update the operating system level packages, we want to hardware requirements, right? That we know, right? This one only thing is they here OS support pack versions here. GCC libraries we have to packages, RPM packages we have to update it here in the SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux. We have to install it here, right? Once that is done, then you can see the supported operating systems here. What are the supported operating systems here? So if it is the SUSE Linux here, you are using the SUSE Linux. So you are installing the latest version here, SPS 08. But you are in the SPS 04, SUSE Linux SPS 04. You are trying to install the SPS 08. It won't be installed, right? What is your version? 15 SP 05. 15 SP 05. Then you have the 15 SP 05, 06, 07. These are the patches. You can upload the patches here, right? Red Hat Linux. So you can see the a 9.6, 9.4, 9.2. That is, you can apply the patches. See, you have the clear information about the operating system, which patch levels also it will support it, right? This is the check. Compatibility check is very important before you go for the upgrade here, right? So then download the latest version. Just download the latest version here from the marketplace here. Let me see, we have already or not. Let me see here. 86. Okay, we have already latest is available. That's fine. Is that 86? Let me see which is the patch level we have here. So using the same update or installation common tool, HDB LCM tools here. Okay. So this is the 86. Yes, this is the 86 only. Okay. So currently we have the 80, right? This is the 86 only, right? So what are you going to using the HDB LCM tools? you are going to update the HANA database here from 86, right? So then click on the OK button. You are going to update. So currently it's a 80. You are going to update to the 86 here, right? What is the update? HDB update is the 1. So you need to select the 1. Click on the OK button. So right, you are going to upgrade the server or all the server, right? From 8.60 to and 8.86 here, right? You are going to upgrade the system here now. So only with the root user, either installation or upgrade, then it won't ask all the digits. It will ask the, so it will ask the system user password. It will ask us. Then we need to provide the system user password. Update. Install means is new installation. Just update means existing system. You are going to update from the 8. So one version to another version, you are going to update it here. Username common. System, the system password you are updating here. Right? So then continue simple. Then click on the OK button here. So then see here it is updating the components here. Right? Which means your HANA system will be upgraded. So before that, if you have the any SAP systems or anything on top of the HANA database, you need to stop the SAP system, then do the upgrade work and everything. But because as part of this one, your HANA services will be restarted. HANA services will be restarted. That's the reason you need to use this concept here. So it's updating the binaries and everything here. So this once you upgraded, once you started upgraded, you cannot roll back, you cannot revert back, or you cannot do anything here because it's update only. You cannot do any other things and everything here. So it's not like that SAP kernel. So we can roll back and again we can place the new kernel, or you can. It's not like that. So if it's upgraded means upgraded. So what are the issues we may face it here? OS level version will may mismatch sometimes. That is the main important thing here. See here, it is stopping the system now. So it is started. It will stop it. Start it. Everything. Then another version will be updated here. Simple. Maybe you can index server as soon as the name server is started. System DB is the main in the name server, right? System database, the main process is the name server. As soon as the name server is started, then we can check the system DB details and everything here. You can just click on this one. It is not allowing, which means so it is not connected as of now.
Like when we perform that vulnerability check before doing the upgrade only.
Yeah. Before doing upgrade only, we need to check this compatibility levels and everything. So why? Because you are proposing to the customer saying that you are going to this patch level. So you need to check whether this patch can be applied in your operating system. Why? Because HANA upgrade or install always depending upon the OS version and everything. So we need to check the OS release vulnerabilities checking and everything. We need to check it out. So it is matching. You don't need to update the OS. Then if it is a OS update also required, then first you need to update the operating system. Then you need to update the, so you means your Linux team will update the OS. Then after that you can start working on the this work and everything here. That is the main important thing here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it started. So let me connect it here. I think it is connected. Then you can see the version in UI. Here you can see the 86 version. See, it is updated. Here it is updated here, right? So then you can also see it in the tenant DB. No need to apply the separately to the tenant system. You are updating means everything will be applied. System DB, tenant DBs, all will be updated in one screen, right? That is the, so you can see it from here also. So in case of OS version is not matching, definitely it will throw error like your OS version is not matching, something like that here, right? So all the errors and all the error information will be like written into the var temp. In the temp folder, all the logs and everything written into the /var/temp folder level here. Here we can check the whatever the logs is writing here. Similarly, we can see it in the so HDB LCM logs. We can check it out from here. Okay, that is the one of the important thing here, right? And also along this upgrade 86, so sometimes some customers will ask you to install some add-ons and plugins. HANA also we have some add-ons and plugins, which means some additional functionalities. Add-ons and plugins means some additional functionalities here. Suppose example, if you see, so they will sometimes they may ask you to the Spark plugins, more some add-ons, different features here, right? So these all are the add-ons, INI, Secure, AFL plugins. Suppose like AFL, they asked you to install the AFL here, one of the add-on, right? Just download the AFL. Okay. So they asked you to install the AFL. AFL, the add-ons and plugins, it depends upon the your version. You need to download it here, right? So you have downloaded the AFL version here, right? The add-on also add-on installations for HANA on top of. So plain installation, that is fine. Some customers they need to go with the some additional features. Add-ons and plugins means additional extra functionalities, which is currently which is having HANA DB. More than that, it is providing here, right? So then in this case, we can connect to we can download the whatever the add-ons are they are requesting, whatever the plugins, whatever the add-ons, just we can download it here. Let's go with the simple add-on. So some AFL here, right? So what I'm going to do now, so I'm just to passing that information, passing that file to the your operating system level here. Because we need to place that SAR file to the OS level. So here you can go to the /media. So here I can create a folder is called the so AF. Where is the file downloads? This there in the downloads. AFL. Just drag and drop. So then what you can do, go to the cd/media wherever the file is there. So AFL. Right? So AFL. Just we need to do the extract that file /AFL SAP car-xvf im star.sar5 that is extracted AFL one folder. If you extract any file SAP related, if you extract the database, it will create like SAP HANA database. If you extract the SAR client, if you also something LCF. So SAP underscore HANA is common, right? So that it is created here. So anything you need to go with the root user. With root user only you need to update the all kind of stuff here. Go to the AFL, any binary file, any packages within that one, you will get the installation toolkit, right? So as HDB, INST or HDB LCM tools, you will get it out. Either any application or anything. Just simple click on the OK button. Then it will ask the SID, which SID you want to add this one. Then simply it is adding to this one. It is adding to your HDB. Then AFL is getting added. Means installation, the installation of the one of the plugin getting installed, then stopping the HANA database and starting the HANA database. Then you will see the AFL in this list. Here you will be one more entry will be added called the AFL. So like that AFLs, these things also we can update it here. Means add add-ons. So if we are your customer having the requirement, you can add it. If they don't have the any requirement, you no need to add anything here. So the mandatory, the client and the DB is the mandatory thing here. The next one is the cockpit. So in case of studio is the, it's kind of a software based. Studio is like a software based. So it's kind of a not the, it's a old interface, old UI and everything here. But now which you are doing this one is like a cockpit is like a web based URL here, web based URL here. So once this is done, starting, you will see the AFL. Just refresh.
Ravi,
Starting.
if there is a different instance is there, like I have created another instance, so that instance also will be upgraded or um, after this
Different
upgrade,
instance means different tenant
different.
database.
Okay,
All the tenants will be updated. Tenants will be updated. Only the in this SID, whatever the how many tenants are there, all the tenants will be updated. So you can see
okay.
installed plugins, AFL. The
That
AFL
means
got installed.
I'll have the opportunity to upgrade also, right? Because I
Right.
have a different SID.
Yeah, that time you have to install the different SID.
Okay,
That SID you have to install it. So not all the SID. Whatever the SID you are installing, only the specific SID only you have to install it. You will be updated actually. So like that, whatever you want to do, you can do that one here. Okay, that is the main important stuff here. So AFL add-ons client. So whatever if you want to install the client also you can download it. So if you want to install the something client already there, so you can install it. So like that. So whatever you want. So everything in the editions here, right? Sometimes you won't see the all the packages in the one version here. All you won't see because of the licensing, because based upon the licensing only you will see the packages here. By default you will get the HANA client, HANA studio and HANA database, HANA cockpit, AFL plugins, add-ons and plugins. So here depends upon the editions, some Sybase replication functionalities and ETL tools you will not. Why? Because it's not under the your, so it's not under the here. That's why you won't see everything anything here, right? That is the important stuff here. That is the HANA upgrade, like how to updating the HANA. Main important thing is the OS version compatibility checks are very, very important here for HANA upgrade version. Okay.
so once you upgrade, that client will also be upgraded, or how it
You
is,
need to
or
update
client?
the client also. If you want to update the
Okay,
client, you need to download the client packages. You have to update it.
that means the before upgrade, we need to also check that client version.
Client version also. What is the client version which is connecting to the, that is also we have to update.
I think it will be a same version or different version. Client
So different, the client
86.
versions may be the different. So,
That
but
means we also
so
check.
yeah, maybe you can see here client. So it will come like IMDb 26, 25, 24. Latest update you are doing, you have to update the latest version. Maybe you will come to know which one is suitable for the your HANA version. If you go to the content info, always go to the content info. So you will get the, so some information here. This client is applicable for the, so which HANA database versions and everything here. So this is for the HANA client. So 2.26. So 2.26. So not much important this one. Maybe they have given the one release note. Mm, HANA client. This is for what? issues they have given, but there is no DB version. So always when you are updating the latest version. Otherwise, latest -1, then latest -1 only client. So anyhow, we will always go for the latest, right? Then we will go with the latest only. Okay. This way we need to choose the versions and all the information here. In case of if you missed it out, system it won't miss. System will complaints when you are doing updating. System will say like, okay, your HANA version is the 86, but you are installing the AFL version SPS 07. This is not applicable. Please download the latest. Something like that. It will tell you the information. Okay. So this is about the HANA.
So where to
Update.
check that client version?
Client.
Existing version, where to check? Like here,
OS
version.
level, maybe OS level when you are doing the installation, there also we can check it out the client version. So if you go to the client file, so maybe where is the client file? So whenever you install the client file, it will create the some information like HDB client, something like that. It will create it here. If we go to that client file, there we can find out the information. There we can find out the information client file. There is a manifest NFL. So, but here we don't have the client file. If you have the client file, not sure where it is. You install the SAP application on top of there is a client. So in that client, you can in the client folder you will see the information version of this. Maybe let me see whether we have anything here. Sometimes it will be installed on the here. These all are the binaries, HANA related library files and binary files. It's a very important files. Nothing is there here. Same client file, we have to go and we have to check that one. And there is a one more thing here, resident HDB LCM here. So normal HDB LCM for the installations and upgrades. For the resident HDB LCM is for the post installation related activities here. Post installation related activities like not only post installation. If you want to rename the SID, if you want to update it, if you want to update the software resident HDB LCM also we can install it here. That will come in the /HANA shared and SID /HANA shared. So HDB, in the HDB you will see the HDB LCM here. This we will call it as the resident HDB LCM. So normal HDB LCM will come like in the installation software. So that we will use to do the installations and upgrades on installation. And this is for the post installation. After the installation, if we want to add the host to the role, configure the installation, configure the network, configure the SID, remove the system, rename the system, uninstallation, unregister, updating, anything you want to provide it, so you can use this one. So suppose like if you want to rename, you want to configure the network, then then so you want what is the password of this one, you can provide the password. Then which network, local, global, internal, so internal. Then okay, then click on the Y. So then internal network will be created here. So which means so any post installation related activities here that will be in this space here, right? Post installation related activities that will be created here, right? So this kind of it. Someone will ask you to rename the SID. That time you don't need to download the. How will you rename it here? You don't have the installation software also to rename. So here you can rename it. Someone will ask you to the uninstall. Someone will ask you to the update the component. So you can use this post installation. You can perform the all kind of activities here. This we will call as the resident HDB LCM tools here to perform the post kind of related activities here. Okay. So the path is like a /HANA shared SID. So SID and HDB LCM here. There is a folder. There you have the HDB LCM folder. There you can do the all kind of things here. Okay. This is the HDB resident HDB LCM. And what next? So the people may ask you, what is mean by resident HDB LCM? Resident HDB LCM is used to perform the post HANA admin level activities like suppose if you want to configure the SLD, if you want to configure the system into the SLD, rename, uninstall, so updates, unregister, anything we can do with the resident HDB LCM here. What is the path of resident HDB LCM? Slash HANA shared SID and HDB LCM tools here. That is the path of the HDB LCM tools here. Okay. That is the one of the important thing here. What next? From here also you can stop the HANA database. Okay. When you stop it here or command, it will stop all the data and databases and everything here, right? So you can stop everything and everything here. So backup, restore, recovery, security, moderator. So then remove properties. One more important thing is HANA Studio 2 HANA database. There is a port number 3 instance number 15. This is one of the frequently asked question. How the studio will connect to the HANA databases here through port number that is called the 3 instance number 15. Okay, this is the 15. So licenses, we have to apply it from here. License apply and everything. So the next one, we have the big topics like HANA Cockpit, HANA Replication. Next one is the HANA Replicate. HANA Replicate. I think this one we can discuss tomorrow. Replication, HANA replication here very important. Then HANA Cockpit. So HANA Cockpit, actually, we are also discussing about the HANA Cockpit also here. It's kind of a URL based monitoring. Similar way, whatever you are doing in the studio level, it's just software and as a tab based software. Just kind of an old interface and everything. But when you go with this one, HANA Cockpit, just a browser based URL, you need to just do the monitoring part and everything here. So what we can do, meanwhile, I will download the HANA Cockpit version here. So HANA Cockpit, we download it here so that will be helpful for tomorrow's class. We can directly Cockpit, we can discuss. Then high availability part also in the Cockpit side, we can discuss it out. Okay. So meanwhile, just to practice on the studio administration part, logs checking, main important thing are the HANA parameter changes, where to check the logs, like so how to identify the errors. Index server log files are very important. How to check the memory utilization, CPU utilizations, how to check the folder structures, logs, so parameter changes, stop and start. So like HANA core process related information, HANA upgrades. These are the very important things here. Okay, these are the very important things. So what is it? If it is downloaded, we can discuss. Yeah, it's still down. It will take a lot of files. It's a 4 GB file. It will take time. So what you can do, you can just refresh the all the topics. Delta merge. That is one of the important question people will ask you. What is mean by delta merge? Save point. So people ask you the questions. We need to answer. So when the
Like
save point.
in Delta Mesh, there is a types of merges is available.
Yeah. That is the internal system will take care of that merges here. Normally we don't require, but see there are the types of merges like smart merge, force merge, auto merge. So automatically that merges will happen. That we will call it as the auto merges here. Force merges. If you are forcefully merging through Studio, suppose like through HANA Studio level, so you are forcefully merging. There is a merging option in the content catalog. We have seen, right? We can also do the merging, manual merging also of the tables, right? So the tables we can see it here. Maybe if you create any table here, then you don't have any tables. Maybe if you find out here, if any tables here, right click. So normally column store tables, we will get this. These all are the configuration tables here. These all are the configuration tables only. Means row store tables. Like if you create the one new table, Z test column store tables. So name, here Z underscore, there is a, so perform the delta merge. This merge is called the, so this merge is called the, so force merge. You are forcefully merging here, right? You are forcefully merging here. Smart merge means smartly you are merging here. Application is smartly will merge it here, right? Force merge, smart merge, manual merge. So they are the types of auto merge. Automatically, when the thresholds are reached, size or timings, it will be merged here. Smart merge. System will decide when to merge it, workload and everything here. Manual merge. Using the HANA Studio, you are doing the manual merges and everything here. These are the three types, I think. Three types of merges are there. So that will take care of the system automatically here. We no need to work on that merges and everything. Actually, we will not get, but system will take care of that parts. Okay, so I think cockpit also getting downloaded. So then we can keep it ready. Then once it is ready, then tomorrow's class we can discuss about the HANA cockpit, then followed by HANA HA replications concepts also. Okay, that is a very important topic. HANA replication is very important, and the cockpit also. So we can discuss about the cockpit also. Okay, and that's it for I think today, and very short class today. Since upgrade, right? Since only it's very easy. Then next class we'll discuss about the remaining parts. Okay.